As I promised, the whole story. I was married for 2 years at the time. Wife is a serious TikTok junkie, sends me at least 20 a day. We are both in our early 20s. Start sending ones about open marriages and also some podcasts. A few long talks about how we are young and should try this before we are old and have kids. After a few months of pushing and pushing, I give in and we set up some boundaries. No unprotected sex. 2. Nothing in our house and no overnight stays. 3. If sex occurs with someone else, no details and no touching each other for 30 days. And a doctor's visit and cleared before any intimacy between us. We open our marriage, she starts going on dates on Friday nights. I work anyways. I get home normally around 10 p.m. For the first year was kind of fun. She goes out on a date. By the time I get home, she is already home. Or getting home at the same time, she tells me what they did on the date, and she jumps me. These are just dates, no sex or intimacy. During this first year, I myself go on 3 dates each. One goes the exact same way. They find out I am married, and it is not what they are looking for. It was nice meeting you. After 3 dates, I quit. Then one Friday night, she doesn't get home till like 3 a.m. comes in, makes a joke about being too sore and tired for anything. See some hickey marks on her chest and thighs, not gonna lie, was hurt and upset by this. Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember, she tries to initiate with me, and I remind her of rule number 3. She gives me the, "Are you serious 30 days and a doctor's visit?" I said yes, deadly serious. This becomes a pattern for us. She goes out with her bad boy on Friday nights, has her fun, then spends the rest of the week trying to get me to change rule 3. To me, feels like she put me on a shelf. I start avoiding her, working more, being out of the house, even if just out walking, start becoming a lot more physically active. Start losing some weight. She is full in a fog of new relationship energy and doesn't notice and thinks I am out doing my own thing. 5 months of being on a shelf. I am not seeing a reason to remain in this marriage. I was selling my happiness so she could be happy, and I was running out of things to sell. Up to this point, she has not broken any boundaries, and every time I bring up maybe she should step back from him. I am overreacting or blowing this way out of proportion. It's just some fun. 1 night a week. Our 4th wedding anniversary day arrives, and I take the day off work, make her dinner, cleaned house. She get home from work at 4, hops in the shower, get dressed up, tells me she is going to a bar to see a local band and not to wait us. She completely forgot about our anniversary. I am destroyed. I wake up Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and she never came home. Boundary number 2 broken. I send her one simple text. "You have broken our boundary of no sleeping over. I am done." At 11:30, she starts calling. Tell me she just closed her eyes for a second and passed out, was an accident. I am so sorry, it will never happen again. My unwillingness to even talk about it causes her to wake up out of her fog some. She ends up coming to my work just before we open and makes a scene in front of the whole staff and the owners. I am finally able to calm her down enough and she leaves. I promised on Sunday we can discuss it. I get home from work Saturday night and she once again tries to have sex with me, and I again tell her rule 3. She then tells me that she will no longer be seeing him and wants to close the marriage and work on reconnecting with me. Seems she freaked out when she woke up. There got my texts and he made fun of her, and she realized how much of an asshole he was. She tries every day to be intimate with me and fails badly. At this point, I have no need or want or desire for her. She is a roommate. Barely. The 30 days goes by, she goes to the doctor and gets checked out. She is clean of diseases but is pregnant. Not sure where her mind was with this, but she comes home excited and tells me we are pregnant. I tell her, "Good, I hope you two will be happy together." Looks at me confused for a few minutes and starts crying. She a few days later sends him a text telling him. His response is, "Wow, sucks to be, you might want to pass it off as your husband's laters." I file for divorce soon after. She starts doing anything and everything to change my mind about the divorce, make promises, begs, pleads, offers everything under the sun, asking for a chance to fix us. I am polite and nice about it, but not having any of it. I'm stuck living with her for a while till out lease is up. We fall into a new pattern. She tries to be intimate with me. I turn her down, she gets upset. I go for a run. My resentment of her is growing, just like her baby bump. 3 weeks ago, she comes in my room to talk. She brought home pizza for dinner. Starts with how being pregnant, she is super horny all the time and tries yet again to have sex with me. I, at this point, am running out of politeness. Tell her sorry, I am not into fat chicks, maybe hit Tinder, sure someone on there would be down for it. She leave my room crying. Also, we had our first divorce hearing and the judge slapped 6 weeks of MC on us court ordered. We go 2 sessions, kinda a meet and greet thing, talk to us separately to get our stories, I guess. I just want this over so we can move on with our lives. Last Sunday was my birthday. On that Friday before it, she asked me to spend my birthday with her to celebrate it. I decline her invitation. She keeps pushing the subject and I snap. I tell her that I don't waste special occasions on her anymore. The last one was our 4th anniversary, in which she went out to get knocked up by some pothead loser. I leave her crying in the kitchen, head to work, told her I would see her on Monday for our court-ordered waste of time. Monday morning, I am at MC. She never shows. I call her nothing, call her friends nothing, call her parents. She got arrested Sunday morning for DUI and reckless endangerment, and they are on the way. I offer our house for them to stay at. I have a couch at a friend's house. My lawyer goes to the judge and expedites things. My divorce finalized this past Friday. Yesterday, I helped them pack some of her stuff, and today going to help them load a U-Haul they rented. She gets released tomorrow and they are taking her back home with them. She wants to see me, but I feel that will just be worse for the both of us. We both need to move on. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.